just a few months, construction will begin on new luxury apartments, a complex in downtown Wichita. Next week, the City Council will consider a number of tax incentives for this project. 12 News reporter Brock Wilson live with a breakdown of what those incentives are and how the project is expected to benefit the city.
Yeah, Mike, construction starts at this lot right here on the northwest corner of Washington and Waterman in just a few months. Now, next week, the Wichita City Council will consider approving a letter of intent for industrial revenue bonds. Assistant City Manager Troy Anderson says those incentives will help the developer, but also create revenue for the city. The industrial revenue bonds consist of two parts.
So there's the sales tax exemption as well as the property tax abatement.
Both of those designed to incentivize the developer to build in downtown Wichita, improving the area at no cost to the city.
The industrial revenue bonds are a financing mechanism, again, entirely on the burden of the developer, right? There are zero taxpayer dollars that are being put into the project.
And the city will actually make some money off the project, with the developer renting out the adjacent parking garage during construction.
Increased revenue from parking rents. We're looking at the developer may actually make some improvements to our parking lot to help improve the quality.
Wichita Mayor Lily Wu says the project won't just benefit the city financially, it will also address the need for more downtown housing.
We need housing from all different levels, from all different opportunities for folks.
And even though this is a luxury apartment complex, she expects it to address some of Wichita's housing needs.
And in order to have housing affordability at all levels, we need to have more housing as a supply. So really focusing more on housing is what we're going to do with the council.
Another benefit this apartment complex will create is for students. Any student that has a valid ID to a university in Sedgwick County will be eligible for a 10% rent credit for up to 10% of the units in the complex. Now, construction is expected to start in either June or July, and the apartments should be open by 2027. Mike?